All right, how you guys doing? This is Mike, Logan in Flight, sitting here on top of one of the parking garages here. Having some fun today. Let me turn this down a little bit. Let me know if the audio's okay. I'm just sitting there. I got here a little late, just rushing to set everything up to get going here. So, how is everyone doing? Just making sure we're all set here. This is a high security area, so I will be approached many times by people, which is perfectly fine. It's part of the deal here. So, anyways, Logan in Flight, sitting here in central parking. We have pretty much a view of all of the runways from up here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful night. I couldn't resist coming out here tonight. They're using the 4-4s, which is where you can see down here all the over there, where all the planes are lined up, so we can see everything, see the entire runway, see everything landing. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. Svetlana, the cruise director. I can see 2 cruise ships from here. I can see one cruise ship, and I can see the top of another one. So there'll be a couple cruise ships, I'm sure. I'm sure see what time they leave tonight. And yeah, so if you're on here, feel free, hit that like button. That will get other people that are involved in like Boston, have them find the site here. So this is the end. We don't usually have this kind of view from where we usually are. So this is American Airlines Flight 1913 heading to Chicago. So we got Etihad there as well. And between the show here, I'll zoom around different places that we can't usually see, and I'll have some fun. Getting my bearings here, so bear with me. So up here you get to see the entire runway, at least 4 right. Which is really cool. So they're landing on 4 right, taking off on 4 right, landing on 4 left. So they're landing on the yellow one, landing on the orange one from the bottom. They're also taking off from the yellow. So there's a lot of activity going on here. So seriously, just bear with me for a second. I'm just trying to get my bearings where I am here. The view, get everything set up right. But I figured I had to get out here and turn things on. Chat's been going crazy already. We got Chris here, we got Svetlana, we have Equestrian. Here we go. Is this working? There we go. You can get chats up here now. We got Betsy, Spectral Whispers. Cece, how you doing? We got the cruise director. Alright, we got everyone on here. We got Jeff. So let me just check the map here, see what's coming in. I do see British Airways on the downwind. And we have, let me see. So we're looking to the right here. We got the cruise ships. Big cruise ship here. Hold on one second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Whoa, we have a go around. So yeah, that just happened. Not sure why. We have United Airlines coming in from San Francisco. The 737 MAX 8, flight 2647. That's Svetlana. We have the Norwegian Aqua. All right. Yeah, so over here is that's Castle Island over there. We have British Airways over Brockton, still heading south, about to turn around, head this direction. Kevin Kelly, how you doing? What else we got here? We got Italian Paulie. How you doing there? Let me see. Good. See Jaden with the go around. Yep, just saw that. I looked around. I was like, whoa, go around. What's going on here? So this is a high security area, if you want to call it that. We have JetBlue here heading to Charleston, an A320. We got Team USA here being tugged somewhere. And we got a Logan Whale with Team USA. We got everything going on here today. And next taking off, we have a Delta heading to Detroit. Flight 1432, an A321. Cars and Aviation, how you doing? Oh, we got a Cape Air out there. We do one more little adjustment here so I can better bring you guys a show. All right, that's a little bit better. All right, yeah, we have British Airways on the way in here. We got Southwest lined up, heading to Austin. We got the Sailor Dude saying less than 4 weeks left of the A380s for British Airways. I know they have a season because it's almost at the end of the season. Gotta remember to keep looking back because if I keep it on a plane taking off, I will miss a landing. All right, I think I see the A380. which happens to be right above the cruise ship here, I think. Is that it? Nope, that's a that's a Tectum 2012, I think. Cape Air. But right behind that should be the there it is. That should be British Airways A380 coming in. Be coming in right over the cruise ship. Oh, Italian pie, that's pretty cool. Also have the New York Police Department. Oh, sorry, Fire Department. Special livery. With the American flag right there, how appropriate. And we have a Tectum coming in. Where did it go? It's already passed us here. Coming in from Augusta. We have Etihad taking off, heading back to Abu Dhabi. So I'm just running a hotspot off my phone. I have an AT&T service here. I gotta get this picture of it. Cruise ship and the A380 right there. Pretty cool. Look, it's just floating in the air. Yeah, the American flag there because that was one of the gates that 9/11, one of the United planes left from. So there's one here and there's one at another gate on the other side of the terminals. So you got another ship starting up over there as well. All right, we have Avianca. I think it's Avianca. Sorry, Iberia taking off, heading to Madrid. Taking off on 4. Right. Let me get that really quick, and I'll come back for the A380. I gotta go back to this. We got the cruise ships and the A380s. Iberia, have a safe flight. British Airways here. The King coming in from London Heathrow. Yeah, there's a 9/11 memorial at Logan as well. It's beautiful. The King has arrived. You see ITA coming around the corner here. We'll be heading up to the Forest to take off. There's a tail right there. So the King's using the full runway, looks like. Look at the chat real quick. So yes, you pay for parking no matter what. You need a permit to be up here or they will kick you out. Unless you're traveling on a plane or have a permit, there's no reason for someone to be up here unless they're working here. So the planes are going to wait until British Airways clears the runway. It's just about there, at the end of 4. And over there is almost to Bayswater Street at the other end. We have an American airline. My favorite flight, American A319, heading to Philadelphia. Flight number 1776. What a view from up here. This is incredible. So they are using 2 frequencies, and did not hear this call for takeoff, but they're just taking off. We got ITA heading out. And we got coming in here. All right. So really quick, this is Mike, Logan in Flight, sitting here on top of Terminal B, no, not Terminal B, Central Parking at Logan Airport, having some fun here tonight on the sunroof here. Feel free to hit the like button. That will do the YouTube magic to get other people that enjoy Boston plane spotting. They'll find the site here to have some fun. Feel free to subscribe. If you do subscribe, there's a little bell on the top, and it'll turn on notifications, so when something like this does happen, you'll be notified, and you'll know that I'm going live. We have all the YouTube things, is memberships and super chats and super stickers and all that kind of fun stuff. If you like that kind of thing, it's there for you. We also have a Discord site where we can have fun between the streams and actually during the stream sometimes as well. So there's all kinds of chats going on there. You got chats, you got pictures, you got some off-topic aviation related stuff. Links to air shows, all kinds of fun stuff. So feel free to join that. Just have some fun during the week, or even, like I said, during the show sometimes. Yeah, all those YouTube-y things. We got a merch shop, so you can get t-shirts, hats, tumblers, all kinds of stuff like that. All in the merch shop. If you use Logan10, you get 10% off to purchase. So, yeah, we'll get back to the planes here and just have some more fun here. Where are we here? Let's see. We have a Hawker taking off, heading to Teterboro. It's already in the air, sorry. Guys, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back again. Sorry about this. Alright, it's crazy here tonight. Wow. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's just crazy here tonight. Alright, so we have British Airways still sitting out here, out in the sin bin, waiting for a parking spot on Terminal E. And what we got? We got 2 planes coming in right now. We have a Southwest and an American Airlines. Southwest coming in from Baltimore, and American Airlines coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth. Usually can't see them both from other locations, but we can see them all from here. That's pretty cool. Get the Southwest landing here. Yeah, the Canadian Air is pretty. Air Canada is pretty cool. It's like a raccoon around the cockpit. And here's the American. So the Logan Lagoon looks really cool tonight. I like it. Especially all the planes here. Alright, we have Southwest lined up on 4 right. That is heading to Denver at 7:37. Flight 3729. Alright, that's out of here. Next taking off is Delta, heading to Raleigh-Durham, flight 2782, and A220. Speedbird got clearance to go. Oh my gosh, guys. One more time, I'm sorry. Right back. Holy mackerel. It's crazy here. crazy here tonight. All right, we have Vita. Heading to Rome. Should be good for a while now. And we have British Airways heading back to Terminal E. And we're coming in here, let's see. Next to arrive, we have JetBlue on the left coming in from LAX. And we also have a plane on the right, Delta coming in from LaGuardia. We'll stick with the JetBlue. Hey Chris, thank you so much for answering the questions here. Trying to keep the planes going here. And all the mods, you guys are all. Thank you so much for everything you do. Yep, Marco, the Red Sox and the Yankees. Let's see what happens tonight. The Red Sox star pitcher is out of the rotation. Hey Scott, how you doing? It is a beautiful night for plane spotting. This is just a incredible location. We have the I'm all disoriented here. The Logan Lagoon here. Looking beautiful as always. Oh, we have Delta, 100 years. If I can find, there it is. They come up from behind Terminal B, so we usually can't see these until they are on the runway or taking off, so that's pretty cool. But we'll see that take off. We have a Delta taking off in E175, heading to LaGuardia. We have our friendly security camera right here too. So they all know where we are. All right, we have United Airlines lined up. Heading to Denver, an A321 Neo, flight 2340. And that's just a KPI coming in from Hyannis. It just flew by the bottom of the screen. Trying to get used to this location here, different muscles being used. Yeah, it's beautiful out here tonight. Could not pass this up. It was so nice out. I got a... So in the corner of my eye, I'll say different things. I see Swiss Air. So that's in the corner of my eye when I see these planes taking off. So it's cool seeing these different things. All right, here is that Delta 100-year special livery. We have an American coming in from Charlotte. We have a Cape Air coming in from Rutland. So the wind should be favorable all night to use these runways, which is good. Might get a little bit windier, a little bit chillier tonight. So I'll see what happens later on with with me, if I gotta wrap myself up in blankets or something. We'll see what happens. Alright, we have a Cessna Cape Air heading to Saranac Lake. Elliot, how you doing? Yep, Daniela, beautiful out here tonight. We got Swiss Air passing in review in front of us. Heading out to the 4s. And we got a Southwest lining up to head to, I believe, Nashville. The 737. There it is. So after this Southwest, we have it's like maybe a Gulfstream or something, some private jet, and then we have the Delta 100-year anniversary. 100-year, what's it called? $100 livery. All right, it's the Southwest. We got Daniela gifting 5 memberships. So cool, Daniela. Thank you so much. Support of the channel and the 5 people that got them. So the people that received these memberships have a membership for a month. And you get membership videos. Like, so I post these back out in 4K, if you like watching in 4K. And I'll do some other videos and different things. So thank you so much, Daniela. And congratulations to everyone that got a gifted membership. All right, next to come in, we have 2 planes actually, a JetBlue and A220 coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth. And then we also have a Cessna 402. Can't really see it. That's behind it. That's coming in from Nantucket. We'll stick with the JetBlue here. Which airline is the dominant carrier in Boston? I want to say JetBlue. Delta has a strong presence, but I think JetBlue is just... JetBlue is almost like two terminals. Yeah, so the memberships are randomized by YouTube. They pick them out. And we have Kevin Kelly, Paul's Hijinks, David, Pierre, which I think he just joined the other night too. And we have Fort Lauderdale Lisa. So congratulations all you guys for getting those. That's so cool. Charlie, how you doing? This is heading to Hayward. It's about 1,000 miles away. I don't know where Hayward is. But as long as their pilot knows where it is, that's all that really matters. Next taken off is the Delta 100 Years livery. There should be a Lufthansa around here somewhere, an A380. You can smell it in the wind. Keep an eye out for it. All right, here's Delta 100-year livery. This is the A321 Neo. There's also, I think, a A330 version of this as well. I think it's been here once. This one's been here a few times. I love this location. You can see everything happening at the end of the runway, which we can't see in other locations. This one's pretty cool. The only downside of this one is you get a lot of security checks because it's right next to the tower. But I couldn't pass this up today with the fours that are in play. It's pretty cool to have this location. Our next coming in is a Iberia Phenom coming in from Peterborough. Yeah, that Delta plane's 100 years old. You'll hear me repeat a lot of things that are in the chat that like, the mods are posting, just because I'm not always focusing. I'm focusing on the planes, so I look at the chat once in a while. But feel free to hit that like button. People that like Boston Aviation, hitting that like button does some magic in YouTube, and they'll be able to watch us. We've had people on now, but we've also had people around the world that like, oh, I just found this channel, and I love it, which is awesome. Oh, is that what I think it is? Where is it? I gotta get the focus. Whoops. So I go to the white here and go straight up. We got Lufthansa A380. No, yep, that's it. Yep, Lufthansa A380 on the downwind. That'll be heading down to Brockton area, which is about 20 miles south of us. Turning around and heading back here. There's a lot of American flags lined up there. Oh yes, with a Delta in the lead over there behind the Swiss Air. That Delta is going to be taken off. That's heading to Cincinnati. A E175, flight 5804. Alright, they're out of here. Yep, well, someone said it, so we got to do it. We have a Conga line out there. I like laughing at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? We got a JetBlue coming in, an A321 from San Francisco, flight 1734. We got Kelly chiming in here. All right, let's see what she said here. I laugh at you all the time. I know you do. So Delta just came in from LaGuardia. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we have an American with a boat behind it. That American lined up on 04, an A319. It came from Reagan. We assume it's going back to Reagan. I didn't even see that Aer Lingus pop out. I'll be heading out and probably the same runway as this American. Yeah, Eric, I haven't seen any Tampa flights, so yeah, just make a quick appearance. You can get out of here. If there's a Tampa flight, I'll give you a call. I see a tail fin of Air France also coming around the corner here. And I just got attacked by a pigeon. Just flew away. Sorry about that. Scared the life out of me. Just flew up it flew up right here next to me. All right, we have another American getting ready to take off, heading to Charlotte. That is a 737-800, flight 1448. So we had Alex come by after the last stream. Alex works in the, I think, JetBlue area. Alex, if you're on, I'm sorry. I've had a couple people from around here coming in. I know you work right there at Gate 33. That's where I saw you. But I was saying how with the runway closed, that's what's causing a lot of these delays and things happening here. Where I've been waiting for this Dunkin Donuts plane and Mario plane to land forever, and they've always been delayed. And it's just because there's lack of capacity for planes to land here. So it is what it is. That's our Air France. There we go. All right, next to arrive is Alaskan Airlines 737 MAX 9. Yeah, Alex, JetBlue operations. I know I saw him in it. That's JetBlue. It's really cool here. You can see the end of the runways that are coming down. There's that JetBlue that just landed, coming back. Sorry, Delta, here it is. All right, what do we got going on here now? An American taking off. E175 heading to LaGuardia, flight 4628. If you guys are watching and enjoying this, smash that like button. That's the best way for me to know that you're here, and that's also attract attention of the people that enjoy Boston plane spotting. I love seeing people from literally around the world jumping on here and saying, "Oh, it's Boston, my favorite airport." It is so cool. All right, next taking off. Actually, we have a Delta coming in, an A220 coming in from Chicago, and an American Airlines taking off, E175 heading to Indianapolis. So that Lufthansa is going to be around here somewhere. Actually, let me just go back over here real quick. I see some planes. What are they? I believe that's United Airlines. And behind that, I see a bunch of planes too. All right, where did I see the planes? Over the cruise ship. Cruise ship up, there we go. So we got the A380 on the right there and a JetBlue A220 on the left. So the A380, that's Lufthansa, the second king of the evening. No gear down yet, so it's still on its way here. That's always cool. So that should be here pretty soon. But first we have United Airlines coming in from Houston. 737 MAX 9, flight 1318. We got JetBlue landing on 4 left, coming in from Cleveland, A220, flight 640. And we got Swiss Air lining up on 4 right, heading back to Zurich, an A330-300, flight 55. Oh, and we got a Logan whale sighting. I heard that. And we got Kelly. He's been a member for 3 months. All right, Kelly. I gotta get this picture, guys. I'm sorry. This is so cool over here. With the cruise ship, we got Lufthansa. We have JetBlue beneath it. From on the left there is JetBlue coming in from Orlando, an A320. Whoops. Keep losing focus. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. We got the JetBlue coming in first, and then we'll get on to the Lufthansa. And we got our cruise director here. You've lost your name. You're just a cruise director. With a $1.99. Thank you so much. That is so cool. All right, we got a plane on the runway. And we have Lufthansa. Not too far away. All right, the plane is leaving. Okay, good. That would not have been pretty. Lufthansa A380 coming in from Munich, flight 424. The king has arrived. Again. Look at those houses right there. Eating dinner, look out the window. Oh, there's a A380 outside. Alright, so I was using the whole runway. I'll head down, turn around, come back, and head down to Terminal E if there's a spot. Otherwise, it will sit out here for a little bit. Alright. Here's our Conga line again out here. We have Japan Airlines about a 4 out. And we have a Cessna Citation heading down the runway. Heading to Columbus. Already in the air. Yeah, I can feel the wind. Pretty breezy out here. I put my sweatshirt on a little bit sooner than I expected. So got that Conga line out there. That'll pretty much be consistent all night long, I bet, the way things are happening around here lately. Wellington Flights, how you doing? Good evening. So we got a whole bunch of planes lined up. First waiting for the arrival of United Airlines, 737-900. That's coming in over Pleasure Bay right now. We have an Air Canada coming in from Montreal, E175, coming in from the left. So here's United here, and there's Air Canada right there. That's a little bit behind, so we'll get to United first. And the planes are pretty much lined up, getting ready to get out of here, but they're pretty much using 4 right for most landings and takeoffs, and 4 left for landings and short takeoffs, like the Cessnas and smaller planes. I thought you were. And here's the Air Canada. I think it was Montreal. Alright, I just saw Scandinavian Airlines heading out here too, passing in review. Next takeoff, we have United Airlines heading to Houston, 737 MAX 8. We got Lufthansa still sitting out here, waiting for a parking spot somewhere. Next taking off is Delta heading to Milwaukee in E175, flight 5619. If I can find it. The one problem with this location is you're sweeping the entire runway looking for planes left and right. We got United and Lufthansa talking to each other down there. All right, next coming in is Japan Airlines, coming in from Tokyo. So Japan Airlines are the 787-900, and then we have Lufthansa, A380. We now have Aer Lingus, A330-300, flight 132, lining up on 4 right. So we're heading back to Dublin. We'll be there in about 10 minutes. And the Shamrock is heading back to Dublin. So we still have the Cape Air Colony here in front of us. We can still see it, which is good. Just checking anything going on here you'll be concerned about. You're right. So just real quick, this is Mike, Logan Flight, been on for about an hour now. Thanks for everyone who's joined in here. Thanks for the likes. We got, what are we at here? 196 likes in the first hour. That is so cool. You guys are awesome. This is so neat. It's a Tuesday night. Sometimes I come out here, sometimes I don't. But tonight I did. I figured, why not? You know, it's a beautiful night. Nice wind, so we got some little extra plane action going on. Having some fun. If you're watching, hit that like button. That's the best way to get people on here. And it also, with the YouTube magic, people that like watching Boston, which we've had people from around the world joining this stream. Like, oh, I didn't know there's a Boston stream, or this is so cool seeing my favorite airport. Hitting that likes will do that YouTube magic to get people out here. So that's really cool. There's been a couple stories from different people that have found the stream, and it's just a couple stories just bring me to tears of what they remember about Logan and stuff that they've done. So anyway, enough about that. Hit that like if you want to. That'd be awesome. Feel free to subscribe. If you're into those YouTubey things, subscribe, hit the notification. That's the best way that you'll find me. And what am I talking about? What is going on here? The reason for the season. Dunkin Donuts. I've been waiting for this plane for like, I don't know, a week? Well, actually, a lot longer than a week. That's a cool shot. Lufthansa and Dunks. All right, so cool. Sorry about that. The Dunks plane, I had to get that. Been dying to see this plane for a while now. It's supposed to go out of commission, or it's supposed to be unsponsored in a month or so, but hey, you need to repaint it first. Oh, of course, PAL airline lands. Hope it's not Mark, the pilot for PAL. But I'm sure he'd understand about the Dunkin Donuts plane. There we go. Send that to Mark. There we go. PAL Airlines and Dunkin Donuts. They don't drink it in Germany. Do they drink it in Japan? All right, I had to get that Dunks plane. I've been dying for that Dunks plane. Sorry, just a little AV geekism going on right here with me. All right, we got Lufthansa is coming into the gate, I believe. Or maybe not, we'll see. Sorry, with that Dunkin Donuts plane coming in, I'm all messed up. We got Delta and E170 heading to Newark, flight 5718. Oops, lost focus there, but we got Dunks and Japan Airlines talking strategies here. We got PAL, just in case that is our friend Mark, or he has a friend flying that plane. There's the PAL Airlines just coming in from Halifax. We'll see. I'm all lost here. There we go. Deep conversations over there. All right, what do we have going in now? Have Air Canada just came in. Get this here from Toronto. That was an A220. All right, we have a Delta getting ready to take off. We have a whole bunch of planes lined up out here. Deltas, Americans, Alaskan, SAS. A couple privates, we got Air France, another private jet. We have Delta here though, next going up, heading to Atlanta, an A321. Flight 399. Sorry to hear that, Peter. It's a local crazy thing here. got Lufthansa has a gate finally. We got Delta, sorry, Canadian Airlines, Air Canada coming in, and we have Dunks. Dunks was an international flight, so it's going to be over Terminal E somewhere probably. Let me see. Next we have a Embraer Phenom lining up on 4 right. All kinds of plane chaos over here. So I haven't seen this plane in maybe a month. In a while. You think Dunkin Donuts was basically headquarters. The original Dunkin Donuts is probably about maybe 12 miles south of here. All right, what do we got coming in here? Let's see. We have Wheels Up coming in on the right, and we have United Airlines A319 coming in from Newark on the left. Flight 1701. Let's stick with the United. I don't know when this is going to leave, so this could be the last glimpse of this until next time, potentially. We'll see what happens. Dunks, see you later. Maybe stopping into one of your locations on the way home tonight. Japan Airlines has found the home, so they're heading out. And we have Air France lining up on 4 right. Yeah, I think they've already started going to New Bedford. See another big ship over here. I'm not sure what ship that is. Just real quick, we got Svetlana, our cruise director. Oh, Viking. That's going out. That's going to be backing out and spinning around. We also have where is it? There it is. Cape Air, rainbow flag livery coming in from Martha's Vineyard. And here's Air France taking off. Sorry about that. Heading back to Paris. All right, what we got going on here now? Let's see. We got 2 private jets. First one is a Embraer Phenom 100, and then we have a Falcon 2000, and behind that is a Delta A321 Neo. But I'm mesmerized by this ship over here. It's just doing the turn in the harbor. You see all the people on the deck watching Logan Airport. We have another double landing happening. We have, what do we got here? American Airlines on the right and JetBlue on the left. American coming in from, I think, Columbus, and JetBlue coming in from JFK. Alright, that ship is just about done its rotation out there. Alright, we got another double plane coming in. A little bit different scenario here. We have American Airlines coming in from Indianapolis. And I believe it's a Cape Air. Oh, that's too far away. Sorry, that's a plane behind it coming in from Las Vegas. So I'm looking over here and I see a plane here and a plane to the right, but that's behind the plane, so. All right, where are we here? Here's that first private jet taking off. That American E-175 coming from Indianapolis. All right, we have a cruise director and we have a plane spotting historian. Talking about the origins of Lufthansa. Gear Down Aviation, how you doing? Oh, that got up quick. Yeah, if that was still open, I'd be up there filming from there. Yeah, JetBlue here coming from LAX. Sorry, Las Vegas. Las Vegas, flight 978. Flight, it's an A321. The JetBlue over the cruise ship coming in from Pittsburgh. Alright, next takeoff we have a Delta A321neo heading to San Diego. RK Smith, how you doing? You throwing a challenge out there? Well, we got the Lufthansa A340 heading out in a rush. Japan Airlines heading back. A couple of JetBlues there in the mix. That's pretty cool. And we have a Delta coming in, an A220 coming in from Charleston. We got a bunch of Cape Airs out here waiting to get into the alley. So we got SAS heading back to Copenhagen. We got Porter. We'll be heading to Toronto. We have Alaskan Airlines out there heading to Portland. We got a big ship there heading heading somewhere. I don't know where they're going. This is just a real cool view right here. I'm loving this. And we have a JetBlue coming in from Nantucket. Coming in over all these guys. Now, who said this airport was boring? I got SAS heading out there, and the next takeoff heading to Copenhagen. If you're watching the stream here, you're enjoying it, hit that like button. That's the best way to show me that people are on there. Not everyone has access to a chat if you're watching on TV. Looking at the stats, about half the people that watch this stream are watching it on TV. I know TVs have like options, not necessarily having chat options, so hit that like button. Also makes YouTube do its magic, and people that are looking for Boston streaming will pop up on their sites. That's just a cool picture right there. Svetlana, are you on that cruise? Are you the cruise director for that one? Eric, we'll see you later. A little nice out here. Beginning of golden hour. Oh, I hear it. I hear a Logan whale. There it is right down there. All right, I see it. Right there's a Logan whale, making all the noise. We have Delta coming in from Atlanta. Things just popping out of the sky. That's weird. Well, Svetlana, you are the Logan in Flight Cruise Director. It's an honorary title. Actually, someone just said they're at Constitution Beach. Way over there is Constitution Beach, pretty much. So it's really cool. You can be over there, and it's right at the end of the fours, at the 22s when they're taking off the other direction. And it's really, really cool. Get all the sounds down there. All right, what we got going on down here now? Let's have a plane coming in. We do. We have Delta and A220 coming from Raleigh-Durham, flight 1075. And another Delta coming in from Reagan, flight 5682. So Logan will use double runways a lot of times. Barry, welcome. Good evening. We'll stick with the Delta here. Good evening from the land of TF Green. How you doing? I gotta get down there sometime. There's that other Delta just snuck in. And here's the reason for all the fun out here. They're doing construction at the end of runway 9. They're installing a soft material, so if a plane has to abort takeoff, it's not going into the ocean, it's going into the soft material, which is a good thing. They already have it. Where do they have it? Have it at the end of 3.3. It's out. Where is it? Can't really see it from here. You can see it from the other location better. Alright, we'll get to that. We got Alaskan Airlines here heading to Portland. William, how you doing? The wind's kicking up out here. I love it. All right, Lufthansa is taking a shortcut. Heading out to 4 right. Also have a sailboat out here, which I haven't seen in a couple times. Really nice sailboat out there near Castle Island. And we have Porter heading to Toronto. Excuse me, Lufthansa. Look at 2 sail ships out there. Oh, man. That's pretty cool. Hello, John. How you doing? We got Glenn. How you doing? Leo. How's everybody doing? This is cool. Delta coming in from LaGuardia in E-175. Over the sail ships. Sailboats. I got cruise ships on the mind. Next taking off is American 737-800 heading to Chicago, flight 3233. Yeah, there are a whole bunch of sailboats out there right now. So cool. Gear down, see you later. Thanks for hopping on here. Yep, it's the golden hour out here. Hopefully it stays long enough for Lufthansa to take off. That'd be really nice. Alright, next coming in we have JetBlue coming in from Reagan, an A220, flight 2954. It's a little ways away, but it's almost here. I think I see another cruise ship in port. We have one that just left, one that we can see, and I think I see another smokestack down there. Flex Tape, how you doing? It's looking nice out here. I'm loving it. Got the Logan Lagoon there, all in dress blues. So we got a JetBlue lining up, but just so you can see what I'm seeing here. We have a cruise ship here. I think it's this Norwegian. Yep, Norwegian Cruise Line. That's getting ready to go. If I keep looking down here, I see another. Oh, that's another cruise ship right there. Get the name of that cruise line with a smiley face and a wink. And then we have Viking Cruise. Where is that one? That's out here. That's heading out of here. And then we got JetBlue here, heading to Raleigh, Durham, and A320. It's a TUI boat, that's what it is. Corner of my eye, I see Air Portugal, and I see a big Delta A330 come around the corner here. I think we have a Hawker Beechcraft, that's what it is. Doesn't say where it's going. We got a Porter coming in. He's coming in from Ottawa. Running on a 4 left. I didn't realize those Cape Airs are still waiting out there on the runway. There's a Cape Air taking off, heading to Nantucket. But those 3 Cape Airs came in a while ago. And they're still letting the parade of planes that are heading out there, or if you will, the Conga line of planes. They're all waiting for those. Crazy. All right, we have a Delta A330-900 heading to Amsterdam. Lining up on 4 right. This is a very busy night here. I didn't realize how busy this would be tonight. Good, nice out there, the golden hour. Gotta love it. So cool. And we got Chris here gifting 10 memberships. Chris, unbelievable. Thank you so much. It's the support of the channel, and we got a whole bunch of people here. We have Pip Hastings, Samantha, Michael, Andy Thornton, Yapster, David, Andrew, Airline Aviation, Paul, Mel. All got gifted memberships from Chris. So cool. Chris, thank you so much. Oh, we had a special livery plane coming in. In honor of Chris's memberships, we have the Celtics plane coming in from Nashville. There we go, Chris. All right. We got a JetBlue taking off heading to JFK and A321, flight 8369. Yeah, congratulations to everyone that got a membership there. That's so cool. Like I said, after the show here, probably tomorrow sometime, I'll be able to post this whole show in 4K if you're interested in that kind of stuff, depending on what devices you're using. And we have Delta lining up out there, heading to DC. Also have a Logan Whale here starting up. It did make a noise. I think we got to send it out. And the Delta heading to Reagan. The Bruins plane is the only sports team that's on here today for Boston. Red Sox came, I think, this morning. Bruins came last week. I was hoping to get all three of them at one point, but not today. I think the Red Sox flew in, I think it was this morning. I knew it wasn't near the Celtics time, not this time. So that's the night sky right now. It's beautiful out here. We got Air Portugal sneaking out there. I didn't even see that one get out there. All right, next taking off is Delta, ME-175, heading to LaGuardia. And then we have Aer Lingus coming in from Dublin, an A320. Peter, thanks for joining us. Have a great sleep. Good night. You're just a few hours ahead of me falling asleep. Here we have Aer Lingus coming in over all the planes, playing leapfrog here. Lufthansa is almost to the end of the runway, getting ready to take off. It's been a while passing us. Feel free, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button. That will basically do the YouTube magic to get other people that enjoy Boston streams. They can come out here and watch, or any other streams that do Boston. There's a couple other ones that do a lot of photographs, some other videos. So hit that like button. That's probably the best thing you can do. Well, if I look up, we have the moon. Although we have no planes passing in front of it tonight like we did a couple weeks ago. And here's the American heading to LAX, an A321. Oh, we got the Brooklyn Nets there. Coming in, another JetBlue one. We also have an American 777 out behind Terminal B that heads to London Heathrow around 8 o'clock tonight. But most likely it will be delayed, so we'll see what happens. That's a new route for Logan. If you're on the Discord, a couple pictures of it on the Discord. All right, we got a plane constellation coming in here. And we have Lufthansa lining up on 4 right. A380 heading back to Frankfurt. And some beautiful sailboats behind it. So it's just a nice night here. That's so cool. Heading back to Frankfurt. Everyone's got a basketball. We got a game going here. We got the Nets and Celtics right here in front of us. And we have a American landing between all the planes coming from JFK. All right, let's get back out to see what's going on here. We got a bunch of planes lined up for landing. Up by the lights in the sky here. So the first one coming in will be UPS from Louisville. What is this plane? A300 F4. Not familiar with the code. It's a big plane. So I can't even count how many planes are lined up out here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. JetBlue taking off, heading to Fort Lauderdale. An A320, flight 6369. And we have a plane coming in, a Delta, coming in from Louis Armstrong International Airport in New Orleans. 737-800. Be landing on the closer runway. You might see that pass right in front of us here. I'll get back out to the UPS plane once this takeoff happens. It's just plain chaos here. There's UPS A300. Yeah, up till a month ago, we had FedEx MD-11s coming in here. Loved it. Haven't seen it here in a while, but I've been watching the board, and I haven't seen it come back here. So, not sure if it's just not in rotation or what's going on. But that's always fun to see as well. Okay, we got a whole bunch of Cape Airs here in front of us here at the Colony, which is usually the focus of the show. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I can see. And the Celtics. All right, we have a Southwest lined up on 4 right. We'll be heading to Chicago Midway. I think after this takeoff, I'm going to throw my sweatshirt on. I'm getting chilly up here. Yeah, 727s, I do not think that will happen. I'm sorry there, Max. All right, there's that UPS, one last look. May take off again later on. We can maybe see it. It's chasing that truck. And we got another Cape Air coming in from Nantucket. Sorry for whipping around, but it's needed to get under these planes. Can't even see where it is. There it is. Alright, what we got going on here now? Should get a couple takeoffs while waiting for planes to come in. When that happens, I'm just going to put my sweatshirt on real quick. Hold on one second. Oh, much better. It's getting a little chilly there. There we got a bunch of, as you can see here, we got the whole bunch of planes lined up coming in. Also got another Southwest taking off, heading to St. Louis, 737-800, flight 882. Oh, got a Logan whale attacking it. Look out. Hey, cool. Delta to Barcelona. So which one's that? That's going to be the big one there. Right there is Make Cool Stuff. Mom is on that plane. Make cool stuff, and that's always cool to have people on the plane. I love it. All right, next to arrive we have, Iceland Air 767, flight 631 from Keflavik. Yeah, it makes stuff cool. I can see the plane. It's one of the biggest ones out there right now. All right, we have a Delta coming in, E170. I can get it in frame. There it is. From Philadelphia. Flight 5852. Got a bunch of Cape Airs here, finally doing some stuff. Next taking off is TAP, Air Portugal, heading back to Lisbon, an A321 Neo. So, is your mom going to... Oh, San Francisco, sorry. I thought I was going to Barcelona. So yes, I see it now. Behind Barcelona. It's tough for me sometimes to read and hop onto the camera real quick. We got JetBlue taking off, heading to San Francisco. Not the JetBlue that Mom is on. Now we have the autofocus plane. Come on, focus in, let's go. Come on, focus in, let's go. Let's get this. All right, there we go. Here's Delta heading to Barcelona. And behind that is Mom's plane right there. Barry, thanks for coming on board here. I'm glad you were here. Hope you had some fun. That's what it's all about. If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. I think United's going to be held up a little bit. We have United Airlines landing here from DC. I think it's Dulles. 737 MAX 9. United's mom's waiting for a plane here. There's a Delta coming in from Austin, A220. We have the mom plane. Lining up on 4 right. Behind mom is a whole bunch of planes waiting to come in. And we see where's the mom plane. There we go. Intermixed with all the other planes. How you doing? Good evening. Welcome. Here is United Airlines 2400 737 MAX 8 heading to San Francisco. Safe travels, Mom, on your entire trip to Korea. Crazy. Yeah, a lot of airtime there. Have a safe flight. All right, next we have Shamrock. A321 Neo heading to Shannon. We have 2 planes coming in now. All right, we got 2 planes in here. We got a Delta and a Delta. Delta on the bottom is coming in from Columbus. Delta on the top is from LAX. So the one on the left is from Columbus, landing on 4 left. And the one landing on 4 right is coming from LAX. All right, we got them, and we'll get the 757. All right, they're both safely on the ground. What do we got coming up here now? Make sure no one's sneaking up behind me. So we got a whole bunch of planes lined up. Next taking off is a Gulfstream heading to parts unknown. We got coming in next here. So we got Alaskan Airlines. What's this one? I'm just sneaking out of here. Another plane is sticking out too, and this is that Gulfstream. All right, we have JetBlue coming in from Aruba. So, A321, flight 5674. All right, we have a Delta taking off from Minneapolis, an A321, flight 1098. What do we got going on now? Let's see. The Celtics are in front of us. We have a whole bunch of planes coming in. All right, now we have on the left there we have a Delta A321 coming in from Minneapolis, and on the right we have Cape Air coming in from Hyannis. We'll go with the bigger one that we can see. And we get the Cape Air. All right, what do we got going on now? Who's lining up here? We have an American heading out. There we go, to 4 right, heading to Dallas Fort Worth. And we got CC, who likes the Cape Airs. We got the Cape Air, the Colony over here. Being watched over by the Celtics. All right, here's the American heading to Dallas Fort Worth. 737-800. A lot of whales tonight. Yeah, flying Cape Air's on my list too. I gotta get it. Even just flying to a local place. We got JetBlue here, heading to Chicago on A321neo. Oh, sorry, United. Sorry. Looks like a JetBlue from this distance. Ferrari, good night. Thanks for jumping in here. Hope you enjoyed it. I just saw the, I think that's the Viking cruise ship out there, I believe. Trying to get away. Not doing a very good job. Oh, well, here's the whales. The whales are saying goodbye to it. All right, we have a JetBlue taking off, an A320, heading to Tampa on runway 4 right. If I can find it. There it is. Oh, and at Cape Air, it's a race. And the Cape Air's winning. I think JetBlue will be victorious though in the end. I'll call it a tie. We got Southwest coming in from Baltimore, and also have a Delta coming in from Baltimore. There's a Southwest, and we got a Delta. Not sure what's happening now. Let's see. We have a Cape Air lined up on 4 right. There it is. Alex, how you doing? Good evening. Oh, Cape Air, random Logan whale at the same time, look out. Hey, I can watch the scores anywhere, but these planes were calling me tonight. If you haven't noticed, I probably missed most of the season sitting out here anyways doing plane spotting, so. We got that Norwegian over here. It's all lit up, getting ready to go. And we have Copa Airlines 737-800 coming in on 4 left. JetBlue heading to LAX, 737 MAX 9. Sorry, United. At nighttime, these are looking all the same. The camera sees it better than my eyes can see it, so. Hit the sailboats out there, too. What is it? Almost 7 o'clock at night, and we got sailboats. All right, here's Delta, heading to LaGuardia, flight 5734 and E175. That's here too? Hey Pat, how you doing? Good evening. Whoa, what's that? Another race. Well, that was cool. All right, lined up we have a Iberia, American Airlines, or American Eagle, I should say, heading to Harrisburg. That was a cool double plane. I didn't even see the Cape Air take off. All right, Pat, you're back the rest of the week? All right. Planning on being here Friday. Oh, we got Alaskan Airlines backing up here. Gonna stay true to my my favorite planes around here. That's gonna be heading to Seattle. 737 MAX 9. Asher, that's really cool. That's so neat. I love that. Especially unexpected stuff like that. I'm so the one shot I love was an A380 coming over a cruise ship here. Like around this same angle right here, pretty much. It was so cool. All right, what we got going on here? Let's see. All right, so we got the planes landing. Next landing is Delta, an A321 coming in from Las Vegas, flight 408. Next to arrive, we have a JetBlue, an A220 coming in from Savannah, landing on 4 left. There it is. And just real quick, out of the corner of my eye, there's a bunch of other planes getting ready to land too. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A whole bunch of them there. Where is it? There it is. Lost it for a second there. We have a Delta taking off, heading to Austin, an A220. Finally get the takeoff between all these landings. Yep, new sticker there. That's the Pat wave. I think it took off already. I'm not sure. The United Airlines 2400. Let me check though. Is that the mom plane? 2400. I want to say that was the mom plane, but I'm not 100% sure. We got JetBlue here, an A220 heading to Syracuse. Are you serious? The MD-11's coming in? Oh, sweet. Let's talk about that earlier. Yep, Pat, you're a sticker. Can't stay too long with these planes taking off because they're landing right away behind it. JetBlue coming in from Houston. A220. Wow, it's a long flight. Alright, what we got going on here now? I'm seeing better with the camera than I am with my eyes. Delta and E175 heading to Indianapolis, flight 5616. Alright, Pat, you're getting a little wrapped up in yourself now. Oh, that's so cool. I had to make that. Oh my god, I need a Pat sticker. Hey, no problem, Pat. Alright, what do we got down here? Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I gotta look to the right here. All the planes lined up to come in. It's about 6. It's so cool. Alright, next to arrive will be a Delta E175 coming in from LaGuardia. And we have a Cape Air heading to Montreal E175, flight 8611 on 4 right. So Delta's landing on 4 left, and Cape Air Canada's coming in and taking off on 4 right. Delta on 4 left, Canada on 4 right. That's a Kelly Cam special right there. Takeoff and landing in the same frame. Alright, we have a JetBlue. Where is it? Right there. It's going to be heading to London Heathrow, an A321 Neo. Bring it on. Let's see what happens. We got a JetBlue coming in from Philadelphia, flight 2160. Hey, just really quick, I've been on for a little bit here. Just want to make sure people who have joined us after the fact. My name is Mike. This is Logan in Flight, sitting here in central parking at Logan Airport, having some fun tonight, this afternoon. All kinds of planes taking off and landing. We had one go around, which is fun to see. Not fun for the pilots, not fun for the people on the plane, but it's fun to see. But they came back safely. They're all good. Got my Logan in Flight hoodie on right now. It's a little chilly out here. If you go to the YouTube channel or loganinflight.com. Oh my goodness. How in the world did I miss this? FedEx MD-11. I am sorry. What is wrong with me? Oh, I've been down to see this plane for a while too. Oh my goodness. Anyway, there's a store on the YouTube channel. There's a link to it. If you go to loganinflight.com, there's a link to the store as well. They have sweatshirts, t-shirts, all kinds of fun stuff. You can use Logan10 as a discount code. Oh, I don't believe I missed the MD-11. Well, I got it now, but that's okay. We also have a Discord channel where you can join and have some fun between the streams or during the stream sometimes. Feel free to join that if you're interested. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button. That's the best way to get like-minded Boston aviators that like watching Boston live streams to come on here with the YouTube magic. So feel free to hit that like. There's subscriptions as well. You can subscribe, turn on notifications. That's the best way you'll find out when I'm going to be on. And yeah, we get memberships. We got all those YouTube-y things. All that fun stuff. So feel free to do all that and more. All right, we have the FedEx MD-11 finally back here. That hasn't been here in like over a month. That's a cool plane right there. All right, and it's probably won't be coming in much more, but yeah, as long as it can fly, they're probably going to FedEx will probably just keep flying it. They won't stop. All right, next to come in, we have a Delta, an A220 coming in from, I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, San Antonio. Gotta love nighttime landing here, all the lights. It's a different experience completely. The video quality is not as good, but it's just really cool at nighttime here. I love it. All right, what we got going on now? We have American Airlines heading to JFK, E175. It's so dark I can't even see the FedEx plane. So they're taking off Cape Airs on 4 left on a half runway, which they can get up in the air no problem and do. So there's a Cape Air down here somewhere. There it is right there. There's one of them. All right, next to arrive is a JetBlue and A320 coming in from West Palm Beach. Over the cargo yard. We have a JetBlue heading to Cleveland. Another Kelly Cam moment right there. Here's Delta. Where is the FedEx? There it is. It's way down there. I can barely see that with the naked eye, so glad this is here. So that'll be passing in front of us. FedEx parks behind Terminal B, where we usually stream from. So that'll be passing in front of us and down, look like towards where the runways are, where all the planes are going. Look at that size of the engine on the fin there. That thing is huge. That is so neat. got going on now? Let's see. So I'm waiting for planes to land, so I figured I'd just keep it on the FedEx one. We have a JetBlue coming in from Buffalo, an A320. Let me get that one. Oh, wait a minute. Is that PAL Airlines taking off? They've been sneaking around here all night long. We have someone in the chat, Mark. I don't think he's in the chat tonight, but he's a pilot for PAL. Hope he's not flying that plane. Wish I knew if he was or not. Now, where is it? Is that JetBlue just came in from Buffalo? Sorry about that. I had to get that PAL just in case it was someone we know, or if it was someone that we know someone that's flying the plane. All right, next taking off is a JetBlue, an A220, heading to Detroit. Just gotta find the right lights. There it is. No, that's a boat. There it is. Flight 1337. So I checked my battery, make sure I wasn't running out of battery power. And I'm not, so that's good. Anyone have word if Dunkin Donuts has taken off tonight? I haven't checked the departures. American just came in from Reagan. Alright, there, I have to get this before it goes out of sight. We won't see it again. The FedEx MD-11. Sorry, I'm focusing on this, but it's just I love seeing this plane. It's the only one that comes here that I've seen. Just so neat. All right, MD-11, we'll see you next time. Next taking off, we have a Embraer Phenom 300. Not sure where it's going. Doesn't say on the information that I have, doesn't say where it's going. All right, cool. Also have another FedEx coming in, the 767. Not an MD-11. Only get one of those a night, I guess. All right, next lining up is JetBlue heading to LAX, a A321. So we zoom in here a little bit, you can see all the planes that are lined up out here, except for the FedEx, hasn't really lined up. So that plane there, the JetBlue in the background, is heading to LAX. And it's got a plane right behind it about to land, so it's going to turn and burn and get out of here. Looks like the Dunkin's plane's at Terminal E. All right. Yeah, I agree. That's a really interesting plane. I'm playing with one setting here, so I can get a little bit brighter. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get too much bright. Not that one. I can do this a little bit. I didn't like doing this one though, but no, I don't want to do that one. Alright, just playing with some colors here on my camera. We'll keep it as it is for now. Here we have Iberia coming in from Madrid. Tom, how you doing? Good evening. The A320 Neo, flight 345, in from Madrid. We got a big Delta here passing in review. That's going to be heading to London Heathrow. FedEx is still trying to get around the corner, back to its gate. All right, next takeoff, we have Alaskan Airlines heading to Seattle. Amongst all the planes down here, there it is, right there. Oh, this is so cool tonight. I'm enjoying myself so much. It's fun coming up. I'm glad I can bring this to you guys. I'm so glad I can bring this to you guys. And also, I'm having a blast doing this as well. If I wasn't having fun doing this, I wouldn't be doing it. So, I'm seriously glad I can bring it to you guys and everyone who's watching still. Little Logan Airport at night. It's a little fun. And there goes Chester off to Seattle. And I'm guessing that Norwegian Cruise Line should be leaving pretty soon, too. All right. Yeah, tonight's been really crazy. We've had 3 cruise ships. There's a Norwegian. I think it's Norwegian Gem. I think that's what it's called. That's still here. We had a Viking leave. We have another one that's in port still. We had four cruise ships. There's another one here. You can see the top of it. Looks like it's getting ready to leave as well. And we have a Delta lined up on 4 right. Gotta follow the planes out here. There it is. Heading to Amsterdam. A330, 300. Off to Amsterdam, and I did hear a whale saying goodbye as well. So they're out of here. All right. Next coming in is Alaskan Airlines, coming in from Seattle. Like it just went around. I did not get a new night camera. I had one. I did get one, but I didn't like it, so I returned it. Still working on it, but this is a different location, so it's a different light angle, I guess, maybe. So it's pretty cool here. Still looking for a nice nighttime video camera, because it is fun being out here at nighttime. All right, we have a JetBlue here heading to Las Vegas. One of my favorite planes again, flight 777. That is so cool. A321. And we have a Delta coming in from Cleveland, flight 5641, E170. That might just pass right in front of us. There it is. Hey, Tom, I'm at Central Parking tonight. Have to get a name for the Logan whale. Well, throw some names out there. Let's see. See if any of them stick. I'll run them by the creator of the Logan whale, my daughter, who drew it. We'll let her be the, if there's no overwhelming decision, we'll let her be the deciding vote. All right, next taking off is JetBlue heading to Reagan, an A220. Just going to find the right lights out here. I think it's that one right there. There it is. Flight 2255. Bruce. Oh, I see the Dunkin plane moving. I do see that too. All right. Don't think they'd reset it. Maybe they're tugging it somewhere, maybe. That's my guess. Now we get Ralph as a name. Yep, we got the Celtics livery right here. There we go, Celtics livery. The Red Sox was here earlier today, I believe it was. And no Bruins today, unfortunately. Hey, we have an American Airlines heading to Columbus, flight 4641, E175. It's going to find the right lights. There it is. Yeah, coffee and donut holes, munchkins. And we got a Ralph and a Bruce. So next to arrive, we have FedEx, a 767, not an MD-11. Unfortunately. Coming in from Indianapolis. There's a noise, all right. Where did that Dunks plane go? I did see it somewhere. Where is it? And they turned it off. I'm not sure where Dunks went now. Still doing construction out there all night long. It seems like, anyways. Next takeoff is Delta, heading to Salt Lake City in A321 Neo. And for that Dunks, most likely they're tugging it to a different gate out of the International if it's going somewhere local. Oh, what's this, a porter? Heading to Toronto. Beatrice the whale. All right. Now we have Delta, flight 445. If I can find it. There it is. Heading to Salt Lake City. So Dunks was moved to C12. Okay. Can I see C12 from here? I cannot. All right, next taking off is Delta E175 heading to LaGuardia. Pick a light, any light. Let's see. There it is. Beatrice the Whale. I like that one too. Beatrice, Ralph, and Bruce. We got a Cape Air taking off on 4 left, heading to Nantucket. It's a little bit ahead of this Delta, we won't see it. We have a Delta way over here. That's going to be heading to Paris. Pushing back now. Next swimming is Delta. Everyone close their eyes. I whip around here. Coming in from Detroit. An A321, flight 1707. Construction out there. All right, next coming in is United Airlines from Newark, an A737, Boeing, MAX 8. The Norwegian Cruise Line is not moving yet. Whoops, wrong button. Out here? I don't think Pat's seeing things. Making me try to see things. All right, we have a JetBlue heading to JFK, an A220. Hey, Det Riggs, how you doing? Victor Vector. Yeah, this place is fun for sure. The whales, you got the at the cruise line. Like I said, this is the third ship. There's another ship in port still. Crazy. We also have a little known water treatment plant out there. These Easter eggs that are about 50, 60 feet tall. Creators of the Codzilla monster, which gets searched out by a powerboat that goes out and looks for it during the weekends. All right, Air Canada heading to Toronto, A220. This is a Tuesday night too, which is crazy. 4 cruise ships. I mean, this is the end of the season, I'm sure. But 4 cruise ships, all these planes, the whales. Dunkin Donuts planes. We got Cape Air planes down here. We got FedEx. We got Celtics. We had the Nets come in earlier. Just a lot of fun. Alright, I guess see is the American 777 is lit up yet. I don't see it yet. Well, there's a Delta coming in from Indianapolis, and E175. We have Delta, an A330-900, lined up on 4 right, heading to London Heathrow. Flight 58. Hey, good evening. How you doing? Glad you found the channel. A couple times a week, I'll stream. I'll try to do Friday night seems to be a regular night, and I try to do whenever I can, either during the week some night, like tonight's a night, maybe a couple times on the weekend, just whenever I can get out here. I do a full-time job, so I have to make sure I keep that going. But this is like therapy for me. I love it. It's like I'm out here as much as I can. Yeah, Toronto's not that far away, so hey, might as well just keep sending people up there. All right, next taking off, we have United Airlines, the 737-900 heading to Dulles, flight 2136. And you gotta find the right flashing lights. Would that be it right there? There it is. I see no planes lined up to land, which is good. We got about 5 planes waiting to take off, but I see no lights at all in the sky. So I'm not sure what this plane's waiting for. But while we're waiting, how you guys doing? My name's Mike. Logan and Flight here, top of central parking at Logan Airport, having some fun. Glad you joined us. Hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button yet. That's the best way to get others who enjoy Boston to find the channel. A lot of people tonight have just found the channel, and it's a lot of that YouTube-y crazy stuff. If you hit that like button and people have Boston as a favorite type thing, it will pop up. And they can jump on and see this and see all the other Boston activities that are going on. Not just this stream, but there's a lot of photographers take pictures and everything all over the place. But yeah, just hit that like button. That's the best way to get others to have fun. Thanks, Breezy. I'm not sure if you're leaving, but if you are, we'll see you next time. Hey, Dead Riggs, I'm out here. It's Tuesday, I'm out here. I'm having a blast. All right, we have a Delta taking off. I guess that one right there. Flight 5807 heading to Charlotte, E175. If you guys are also interested, we have a shop. We got sweatshirts. I got my hoodie on tonight. We got hats, all different things. T-shirts. The links can be found on the YouTube channel and also at loganinflight.com. If you use the discount code LOGAN10, you get 10% off your order. Everything is reasonably priced just to have fun. And that's what it's all about, just to have fun. Right. And now I got some lights coming in. Let me just see if I can see these things. Yeah, there we go. I got these 4 planes coming in now. That's good. All right, next to take off is a JetBlue, an A220, heading to Buffalo, flight 715. There's that Norwegian ship. Hasn't quite moved yet. Yeah, this is crazy for a Tuesday. It seems busier tonight than it was on Friday and Sunday even. I was here both those nights, and this is like I said, crazier than those two nights. A lot of it is the fact that the runways, one runway is closed, so it limits Logan's, takeoff and landings when they're using only two runways. They have to be shared, as opposed to if they have the other runways that's open. If it was open, it's a crossing runway, so it's a little bit easier to get more planes in and out when they're crossing, not having to wait for the entire runway to be cleared out. In a nutshell. We got Cape Air here heading to Nantucket. NASCAR kid, how you doing? Oh, I'll be out here. If I can get out here, I'll be out here. I might be over at Terminal B more, because I can keep all my equipment in my car and just let myself get attacked by snow and rain. Yeah, but if I can be out here, I will be out here. Let me just make sure we're not too out of whack here. Not bad. Can't exactly use a cruise ship as a measuring stick. All right, we have American Airlines and E170 heading to LaGuardia. Yeah, NASCAR News Kid, haven't seen you here in a while. Good to see you. All right. Anything else firing up behind the scenes here I have to worry about? British Airways, they should be taking off sometime. We have a JetBlue coming in from Seattle on A321, flight 398. All right, that JetBlue is here. We have Celtics backing up here. They're heading somewhere. Let's see where they're heading. And that Delta passing up there. That's going to be heading to Paris. I love when they do that. All right, we have Delta E175 heading to Nashville. Gotta find the right lights. Here they are. Flight 5686. Oh, you guys are awesome. 357 likes for a Tuesday night. That is so cool. All right, look at the plane constellation. We got 4 planes out there at least. Anyone know what time this Norwegian ship is leaving tonight? It's all lit up, ready to go, it looks like. That's a big ship. You see the flybridge here? Right down there? A little bit. Alright, first now we have United Airlines, flight 521 in A319 heading to Newark. blue lights inside in the windows. That's pretty cool. All right, next. So that Delta heading out there is the next one. Before that gets out there, we do have planes coming in. We have United Airlines, an A321neo coming in from Denver, flight 597. Oh, there we go. Just gotta find the right light. Did I hear that right? We have Aero Mexico coming in, landing next to Lufthansa, A340. Go check the radar on that one. Then we get Pat there confirming, yep, a drag race. Let me check the books here, see what it looks like. Oh, Lufthansa and Aero Mexico over Blue Hills right now. They would be the one. Let me see, which lights are they? There's that one. All right, if I look over here, we have 3 lights, like Orion's belt. I believe the first one on the left is American Airlines. Maybe. Coming in from Miami. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. But there's 2 of them there that are Lufthansa and Aero Mexico side by side. So that should be a cool race coming in. Once they get closer. They're about 15 miles south of us right now. All right, we have Delta lining up on 4 right. Gotta find, there it is. Heading to Paris. Flight 224. Yep, and JetBlue Celtics is on the move. It just left its perch here and it's heading to the runways. And we got British Airways turned on its APU, lit up back in Terminal E. And most likely, I wonder if they're going to come out here, like all these other big planes are. Because usually this plane here that's taken off would have taken off on 15, which is a runway that comes right out of Terminal E. So I wonder if it's going to actually come out here and do a 4 right takeoff. That'd be really cool. There's American Airlines from Miami. All right. Gotta find these 2 planes here. Where are they? So 2 of these lights. One on the left is an A340 Lufthansa. It's a A340 300. And the other one is Aero Mexico. 737 MAX 8 coming in from Mexico City. Next 2 to arrive. So I believe the one on the left is Lufthansa and the one on the right is Aero Mexico. Looks like Lufthansa might be winning this race, but we'll find out. Hey Chris C, how you doing? Good evening. All right, let's see what these 2 planes are going to do. I am going to focus on Lufthansa if it's a neck-and-neck race here. All right. The betting booth is closed. I think Lufthansa's going to win here. Just saying. All right, Lufthansa's on the ground. We got them both there. Look at that. There we go. And out of Mexico. I think Lufthansa had a little head start on that one. All right, what do we got now? We have an exec jet, an Embraer Phenom, and NetJet. Sorry, I can't find it. There it is. Doing well, Chris. Another whale. Oh, there it goes. Just saw it. All right, let me just check out the radar here to see where British Airways may be hitting the 1.5. May still do 1.5. We'll see what happens. We have a Delta E175 coming in from Cincinnati. All right, there's that one landing. We're doing a runway check. I heard them say that over this ATC there. Routine runway check, nothing to be concerned about. Lufthansa is down here somewhere. That's not it. Where is Lufthansa? Oh, it's way down there. There it is in the dark. The A340 just came in. All right. It's a nice night here. I'm being down for sure. There's the runway check truck going flying down. No pun intended. Not sure how this will work at all. It's too bright out tonight for the moon. Oh, Norwegian Cruise Lines is moving. All right. We have Turkish Airlines coming in from Istanbul. A350-900. Turkish Airlines coming in from Istanbul. Flight 81 Y81D. What did it say? Another big planes coming in. Oh yes, we have British Airways 787 coming in, and American Airlines, both around the same place that Lufthansa was before. Just actually moving. It is moving. All right, they're heading out of here. So we got we got plane spotting, we got boat spotting, we got Norwegian. What was it? I forget what it's called. They're backing out of here. All right, we have Delta taking off, an A220. Heading to Dallas-Fort Worth, flight 2305. Paulo, how you doing? Good evening. Glad you found it here. What's going on down here in the land of Cape Air? That one going out there, it looks like. All right, we have British Airways lining up on 15 right. So they're going to be taking off there, coming out from behind the buildings. So we have pilots concerned about the ship, which I would be too. Svetlana, you're back. All right. Everyone's on board now. I guess you did your job. We have American Airlines here coming in, A321, flight 1048. I'm not even sure what's down here right now. Let's see. 15 right, clear for takeoff. Speedbird. So this is a view we don't usually get on the stream here. Also don't usually get this much of an angle. Coming around the corner here any second now. See the lights, camera, action. All right, A380, British Airways, heading back to London Heathrow. I won't do it with this one, but if we watch the plane take off, it will bank to the left, and eventually the taillight goes out. I was watching that one night. I just had the camera on. It was the last plane before I left. And it banked, and all of a sudden the lights went out. I'm like, oh! And then Lufthansa did the same thing. So it's a pre-programmed thing. Part of their routine. But British Airways, safe flight. Back to London Heathrow. All right, we have that cruise ship actually spinning around in the harbor. And a Delta E-175 coming in from Reagan. And I know we have another British Airways coming in, I believe. love seeing these ships just spin like they're on a coin. Alright, we have JetBlue coming in. Did that already land? Maybe it did. No, actually, British Airways has a go-around. There was a 787 that was on approach to land, and they are a go-around. They're back on the downwind. Guess the A380 said, don't bother. Mark, how you doing? Was that you tonight flying in? So many planes tonight. All of a sudden I see PAL. I'm like, I gotta get the PAL. Then it took off. I'm like, I gotta get the takeoff. Alright, you'll be flying in on the 11th. We'll see what that means for me. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll find out. Alright, we got JetBlue coming in from Denver, an A320, flight 394, coming by the cruise ship here. Yeah, so Mark, I didn't know if I got the landing or not, and I barely got to take off. Where I'm located tonight, they took off from Charlie halfway down the runway on 4 left. So, and I'm focused on 4 right and left at the end, so I didn't even see it come out halfway through and take off. All right, Norwegian is heading out. We have a Delta lined up on 4 right, an E170 heading to Philadelphia. See if I can find it under the lights here. There we go. So Norwegian Aqua be heading to St. John, Canada. Cool. What happened this morning, Chris? All right, next coming in, we have a Delta coming in from Richmond, coming in on 4 left, E175. Yeah, winter is cold, but I don't mind putting on layers. Summertime, you can only take off so many layers before the police are involved. So, wintertime, you can put on layers and have some fun. Well, that's pretty cool. Did he give you a hard time? Little boat spotting. Let's see what's going on now. We have a Delta lined up on 4 right, heading to Raleigh, Durham, flight 817. Just looking for it here. There it is. Oh, good evening, Mom. How you doing? Just so you know, we have a Norwegian Aqua cruise ship here, heading out of here. This is the third cruise ship tonight on a Tuesday, heading out. Crazy. We got a JetBlue coming in from San Francisco with a nice cruise ship backdrop. A321 Neo. Oh, there's that Delta. If I can find, there it is. Heading to Raleigh, Durham. And we got Turkish Airlines finally making it around the corner here. Yeah, Pat, I love that. It's so cool. All right, next taking off, we have a Pilatus heading to LaGuardia. I already lose it. There it is. Is that next to go out? So many cruise ships tonight. I'm so surprised. First of all, this is busier here tonight than it was on the weekend, which is crazy in itself. And then we have 4 cruise ships going out. That's just bizarre. Super bizarro world. All right, next taking off is American Airlines, heading to Reagan in E175. A nice cruise ship in the background. See you later. If I was on that cruise ship, I'd be like, "Hey, stop for a little bit, will you? Want to watch? Want to watch some planes take off?" Yeah, Chris said that must have been funny having family. That's cool. I'm sorry, just seeing that cruise ship and the reflection in the water. That is so neat. I love it. All right, next to take off will be a Delta 5815, which is right in front of the cruise ship here. E175 heading to Jacksonville. We have a Delta tugboat here. We got one more ship in port. I can see the top of it, but I can't tell if it's not moving yet. There's no more planes lined up for takeoff on the 4s, so we'll have a whole bunch of arrivals coming in. Heading to Jacksonville. What's coming in now? We have British Airways. This is the go around. I was going to land, but the King took off in front of it. So it's British Airways coming from London Heathrow, a 787-900, flight 203. That was a nice landing right there. Let me check the radar here, see what's going on. Nothing right now, nothing right now. So real quick, this is Mike, Logan in Flight, sitting here in central parking at Logan Airport. We're doing plane spotting, but as you can see, we also have some cruise ships out here as well. So we're having some fun with that as well. This is the third cruise ship, I think, tonight, and there's still one more in the port. Crazy for a Tuesday night, I think. But if you're just joining us, feel free, hit the like button, subscribe if you're really liking this, turn on notifications. That's the best way you'll find when we're going to come on. Tonight was an impromptu show for sure, so that notifications will definitely help out. We also have all those YouTube-y things, those memberships, super chats, super stickers, all that fun stuff. If you're enjoy doing that stuff, I do when I'm on other channels and everything. I love doing that. But no pressure. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying if you do like it, we have that stuff. I also have a merch shop where you can get. I'm wearing my hoodie right now because I'm actually cold. We have hats right here, t-shirts, which is under my hoodie. We have tumblers, stickers, all kinds of fun stuff. So if you're interested in that stuff, feel free. The links are on the YouTube channel and at loganinflight.com. We have a Discord, which is crazy during the week. And you can join that, and we post pictures, there's chats going on, all kinds of stuff, just between the streams, and even during the stream sometimes we get people chatting up there as well. That is a beautiful picture of a cruise ship right there. Get my face off here. So all kinds of fun stuff here, and that's what it's all about, just having fun, enjoying it. Like we're plane spotting, watching a cruise ship. We get British Air, we got a JetBlue coming in from Las Vegas with a cruise ship backdrop. I mean, this is just so cool tonight. So hope you join. Like I said, hit that like button. That's the best way for the YouTube magic to get other people to enjoy this stream and other Boston-related stuff. So it's really cool. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let's see how much longer I'm going to be out here for. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this tonight. I don't know why. By this time, I'm usually on my way home. But I don't know. You guys are here too. We got a bunch of people still online here watching. So I'm going to stay here. Just smack that like. We got 377 likes right now. It'd be cool to get to 400. I'm just saying, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like. That'd be so cool. All right, so we got a bunch of planes lined up. Oh, we have the American airline. That's the new route that we have here. It's an American 777. I believe that's it right there. Yep, that goes to London Heathrow. So that's new within the last week or so, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it hasn't been going that long. So that's cool. Good to see that one finally. We have a Delta lining up on 4 right. This is going to be heading to Tampa, the 737-800, flight 2234. That American, though, that's pretty cool. I think it just started maybe late last week. Yeah, Svetlana, I love watching that TV show on the Smithsonian Channel, I think it is. It's Mighty Cruise Ships. A little behind the scenes of cruise ships and everything. I love that show. And the port of Miami is crazy. Oh, we have Swiss Air coming in. A330-300 from Zurich. Making a racket. All right, we have the American Airlines 777 200 heading to London Heathrow, flight number 108. Like I said, this has only been for maybe a week or two. It's been doing this. Be more interesting in the daylight. We can actually see it. All right, what we got going on now? Let's see. A bunch of planes coming in. We have a Delta coming in from LaGuardia. Then we have a UPS coming in, a 767 from Ontario. We get that Delta first, E175. There's a lot of cool videos of Miami, watching them all like a time lapse of all those ships leaving. It's pretty funny to watch. Yep, that UPS, so that's the one coming in here that's coming in from Ontario. It's just about over UMass and almost to Castle Island. Now, where'd that cruise ship go? It's still here. There it is. It's still here. That's a neat picture. I'm sorry, I just like that picture so much. All right, next coming in is that UPS plane from Ontario, 767-300, flight 5012. Just checking to see if Lufthansa is getting ready to leave yet. I don't see it. I think I might do a few more planes because I do have to get up tomorrow morning early and work. Yes, Svetlana, there's a lot of stuff you can take, motion sickness stuff that people have on cruises. That makes it so, like my wife has an issue. She wears this like a patch the entire time, so there are a lot of medical solutions for you. So don't get seasick. Right here is UPS 767. Yeah, I'd love to do some cruise YouTube over at Castle Island when they go right in front of you. I have some video. Let's see if I'll post it on the Discord of cruise ships coming right, how close they come right at Castle Island. It's so cool. All right, what we got going on here? We have checking to see, we have a JetBlue heading to Paris, an A320 Neo. Out here somewhere. So there's that Delta. That's going to Edinburgh. All right, it's getting a little tough to see all these planes. I see the Delta, but I don't see the two planes in front of it. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it just because I can't see the planes that are out here anymore. I'm looking for lights and headlights and stuff like that. I can't really see what's going on. But this has been a great night. I'm so glad so many people are on here having fun, enjoying it. We did a little plane spotting, did a little cruise spotting. I had a pigeon right here perched next to me for a little bit. Pretty crazy. I'm glad you guys were able to join. We got tons of likes, so much fun. This was just a fun night to come out here and do some plane spotting in other vehicles. So thank you guys so much. I'll probably be out here again on Friday is my plan. So have some fun then. And get some loud planes being rude. Yeah, so have a great night. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining. The chat's been going crazy, everything. The mods, you guys are awesome. CC, send me an email, loganinflight@gmail.com. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the week. Or have a great day. For some of you that it's morning time now. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is. I'll see you guys later on this week. Thanks, guys. Bye.